and welcome back to another lesson on HTML and CSS. So in our previous lessons we were doing the CSS part and we've created this style.css, and in this lesson we're going to learn about the borders. Now the borders are very important. Okay, so firstly we're going to start with creating an h4 tag. So inside the h4 I'm going to write, let's say, dotted border, dotted borders, and then I'm going to create another h4 tag, and inside I'm going to write solid borders, and then I'm going to write double borders, and lastly we're going to create another h4 tag and we're going to name this inset borders. Okay, so these are the four type of borders that we can use in HTML. So once we've created these h4 tags, I'm going to look at the browser how it's looking. So we can see that it's a bit obscure, so I'm going to change the background image. So just go to the style.css and go to the background image. Just simply give a comment tag and then just close the comment tag. Okay, now if we just go here, so now we can see clearly that there is dotted borders, solid borders, double borders, and inset block borders. And now we're going to apply these borders to this text. Now to do that we're going to create a class tag for each of these topics here: the dotted, solid, double, and inset. So to do that we already know how to create a class tag, right? So let's create a class tag for the dotted one. I'm just gonna name this dotted. Alright, and apply the curly bracket. Inside type in border style, select the border style, and inside type in dotted. Okay, and I'm going to create the same one for the solid border. Solid, type in border style, and apply the solid style. Right, and then I'm going to create another one, dot double, apply the curly bracket, and inside border style will be double. Okay, and for the last one is the inset border style. Insert, create another curly bracket, and inside type in border style, okay. Now if we run this in the background live server, firstly we need to create class tags for these heading tags, right? Now inside the h4 opening tag, we're going to create a class tag, and inside we're going to type in dotted, the same names that we gave for each of the classes we created in style.css. Okay, dotted, and then we're going to create another one for the solid border class, type in solid. Okay, and the same process goes with the last one as well, the inset borders. Type in class, inside, just type in inset. All right, now if we're going to I'm going to show it in the browser. Well, you can see here every single one of these topics, they have a border. Now for the dotted border, it's just as the name says, it's dotted, and for the solid borders it's just a straight line, and double borders, it's double bordered line, and the inset border is just as you see it. Okay, now that's how you give the borders and how you apply the borders. And if you want to change the size of the borders, it's pretty simple as well. Just simply go to here and type in border, simply type in width and apply the width that you want for your border. Let's say I'll give it a 150 px. Okay, now if we go and see it in the browser, you can see here that the border has significantly decreased, the dotted one. And now for the solid one, if we apply, let's say we're going to apply height, and we're gonna keep the height to like 40 pixels. And if we run this again, you can see here that the height of the solid border has increased significantly. And for the double border, if we apply a color for the double border, just simply type in color, and inside let's give this color a brown color. And for the inset border, I'm just gonna leave the inset border as it is. So let's run this in the live server. Well, you can see the double borders, its color has changed to the brown color that we applied. And so that's how you use the border, apply the border and change the size and the colors of the border. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any problem, please reach out to us. We will help you, and I will see you in the next lesson.